news, Kirill Kaprizov will have surgery on that lingering lower body injury. Bill Guerin talking to media today saying it is not season ending, so that's good. Kirsten, we talked about this yesterday. We saw that Kirill didn't look 100%. Turns out he was only at 60%, gutting it out on the bench. Got in for 3 games, but now he is going to miss a minimum of 4 weeks, if not longer, with the surgery. Hope for him to be back before the regular season ends, but what are your takes on the Kirill injury and the way that they're going to approach it now?
I mean, initial gut reaction is it's really bad timing for something like this to be happening. You're in the thick of the season, you're getting towards March, and March is going to be a hefty load. And it's getting to the point of the season, especially with how the Wild have been playing at home, the struggles they've had as of late, where they need their key players, that you need a Kirill Kaprizov in the lineup. So to be losing him at this time of the year it's gutting. It's positive that it's not season ending, but it's gutting that we're losing him at this time, especially after we've gone the last month without him.
I mean, Guerin told us, obviously, Kirill is upset. There's no question. I think what's even more upsetting, I felt like the Wild organization and Kirill and the coaching staff were so overly cautious with this. They weren't rushing him back. They were making sure to, temper his want to get back into the lineup. And as John Hines and Bill Guerin told us today, Kirill could probably play because his 60% is better than a lot of players in the league, but him not at 100% isn't going to help anybody, especially if it's just going to continue to nag him, continue to hurt him. It's tough. It's a tough blow, as Kirsten, as you said, it's not ideal. But the good news is if you get a healthy 100% Kirill back before the playoffs, then that gives you an even better chance to push forward.
And I'm confident, too, that the Minnesota Wild, we've seen, I'm not trying to use a cliche quote where we've seen this film before, but we have. We've seen where we've unfortunately lost Kirill from the lineup. We know how much of an impact player he is, especially the season he has been having before he got plagued with this injury. But we've seen his teammates rise up, fill the void of Kirill the best they can, such as a Matt Boldy. But that leads to a whole other discussion. We haven't seen a lot from Matt Boldy lately. So now is the time we really need our guy to step up. And really, we've talked about in yesterday's episode, not much of a net front presence for Minnesota Wild, not getting those shots on net. Well, you need your offense to really step in now and get that going.
Right. And I guess timing is a little okay too. You've got the 4 Nations break, so he's going to get that time off. They're on the road where they play better for the next 5 games. So you look at it from that sense, there's some silver linings there for everybody. And as Bill Guerin said, it's not the end of the world. They've been here before, as you quoted Taylor Swift so eloquently, as only you can do. I nailed that one, right? That was good.
You did.
It is. You're here. It is what you got to do. It's happening. We can't change it. You can't change the trajectory. The only other downside to this is Kirill was having a heart-type season. I hate that for him because it was so tremendous to watch what he was able to achieve at the beginning of the year before this injury started, jumping in December. It's not fair. It's not fair. I'm going to say it. It's not fair. I don't like that.
No, it's not fair. And one thing that can be said without a doubt about Kirill Kaprizov, especially, we know hockey players, they're all about team first, but Kirill Kaprizov, he is the epitome of that. He is as team first as it gets. I don't think he really cares about these personal accolades, but you know what? It would have been great to see a great reward for him for how hard he's worked, how valuable he's been to this Minnesota team. And so it sucks to quite frankly put it right now. It's not what you want to see for a guy who's earned so much so far this season.
Right. Again, Kirill Kaprizov will have surgery on a lower body injury, not season ending, but out a minimum of 4 weeks. Sounds like it might be more like 6. Hopefully get some time in before the regular season ends. Don't forget, new episode of Bardown Beauties out this week. That'll do it. We'll catch you at Tom Reed's tomorrow for a 5 p.m. pregame show, 6 p.m. puck drop against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Bye.